It's FUT here with a new series called Performance is Key. Now this is a Road to Glory style series, but I didn't want to straight up copy a Road to Glory because obviously you can see them almost anywhere, so I decided to put my own twist on things, so it gives you a reason to want to watch it, because obviously if it's the same thing as you can get anywhere else, why would you really want to watch it? Nothing different. You can just go to any FIFA channel and see exactly the same thing. So we get our starter pack here. We decided to switch things around a bit. Look at the silver player, he's not too good though, doesn't fit in with chemistry. Great tip for you guys, if you are making a new ultimate team, or if when it comes to FIFA 13 ultimate team, always go for chemistry over the player rating. The chemistry is much better. If you have higher chemistry, your team will play a lot better. You could beat a low rated chemistry gold squad easy with 100 chemistry bronze team every single time. Much better to fit out with the chemistry. Overall we get 69 chemistry. Little dirty squad there. But anyway, let's get on with the rules of the series, and they are basically that we're going to play 3 games per episode, and out of each of the 3 games, every single player's rating will be noted down. We're going to add them all together, and then individually each player will have their own total rating for those 3 matches, and whoever has the lowest rating will be basically put into a little thing. I'm going to have 3 players out of, and you guys get to vote basically on which guy is going to leave the club, so I'll replace them the next episode, and whichever player we do buy will not replace that following episode, get him a chance to play in the squad before getting rid of him straight away. It'd be a bit harsh to just introduce him into the squad and then get rid of him. But I didn't notice his keeper came out actually in that last clip, but his keeper kit was very similar to his outfield player's kit, and crossed it in before noticing that his keeper was off the line. Should have shot. Unfortunately there not to score, but Grant is actually left-footed, as both my strikers are, unfortunately. Not very good. I prefer right-footed strikers overall. Dominated this guy in the first half, 11 shots, 8 on target, as opposed to his 1. But it wasn't long into the second half before we managed to get the opening goal with Grant, who slots it under the keeper nicely there to get the series off to a great start, starting with a lead. Michelini then becomes to get the second goal with a dirty little chip over the goalkeeper. Look at that, almost went out wide. I thought it was going to just before the end of the match to secure the victory at 2-0. And then we managed to get 2 trophies actually. Megged, which I believe is to put the ball through someone's legs and then score. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one though. And we get Legend Start with victories, which is winning on your ultimate team. So now I'd also like to ask for your feedback. What would you like to see in this? Would you like me to actually show all the replays and highlights, etc., or just some of them, like red cards, great chances in the game? Or would you just like me to show the goals? Because I know there's a lot of people who do Road to Glory that may only show the goals, but I did something similar to this before, and a lot of you guys actually said you want to see the highlights, and you love the fact that I showed the highlights of the match rather than just the goals, because it puts a different take on things, and you're not like, oh well, he's got control of the ball, it's 1-0 here, then the other guy control in the next clip and it's 1-1. All that, it's not very predictable. It gives a great edge to the series. And look at this here, just passes it straight to my player and puts it in the back of the net. Gonna finish them every time, even if he is bronze, given a sitter like that. And this guy actually decided he'd had enough here. Dawson with that finish, and this guy was a bit pissed off. It wasn't his game. Conceded 2 unlucky goals. Where the first one I did actually try to play a through pass and it bounced off him back to my player to send him through on goal. So he rage quit. First rage quit of the series. Always like to see that. So going into the next game, and this guy's called I'm the Best. He definitely had a point to prove, I'd say. He played a very solid match. Definitely one better than the other 2 players, especially the last one who decided to rage quit. But I would much rather see someone rage quit than put the controller down or something like that. Putting the controller down is just pathetic, really. You're wasting everyone's time. It takes about 10 minutes longer to finish the match. It's absolutely horrible. So going down the wing, here he is with Sakuna, I believe he's called. Crosses it in, then with the triple trap cross, a go-go, my right back gets caught out and puts it in the back of his own net. there on the 13th minute. Unlucky for some, definitely unlucky for me. And it wasn't too much later before the lads had definitely lost some confidence. It was in the back of the net again. I think my keeper's morale had shot down the gutter. Don't know what was going on here. We was having quite a few chances as well, actually. We just couldn't finish. I'll show you the stats at the end of the game. It was very evenly matched, but I just couldn't finish. It was like the Netherlands versus Denmark all over again. Hopefully England playing tonight actually will do better. Be supporting them, watching them every single minute. Hopefully Ashley Young's going to get a few. I reckon he's going to be one of the best England players of this tournament. Definitely the one to watch for me. Danny Welbeck as well should do quite well. Don't know how he'll get on with that French defence though. Frank Ribéry I think will be playing for France tonight, and if he's anything like he was against Chelsea, he'll be on the floor a lot, diving around, maybe even getting some free kicks, because obviously we've seen a lot of dodgy decisions from these referees. Yesterday Ireland played and there was questionably 3 penalties for them, which probably should have been given, and maybe even the goal could have been classed as offside, since like Jelavic was offside when the ball was played and the Irish defender was fouled, and then he couldn't get full control of the ball. Sweaty goal there anyway from this guy. Very unfortunate. First tramp goal of the series. Never like to see that in the first episode. But then very unlucky for us here. Cracks it off the post, and somehow this guy gets a free kick from that. Maybe tugged on the shirt a little. Definitely wasn't our game. Overall, lowest rated player was definitely the goalkeeper, and no shock there with a 5-0 loss. Still managed to get over 400 coins though, not too shabby after that performance. Definitely wasn't the greatest. 7 shots though, 5 on target, 8 shots for him, 5 on target, and he scored 5, which is just pretty ridiculous. So who do you guys want to leave? Leave it in the comments section below. Maybe I'll put the comments there and you can thumbs up the players you want to leave. We've got the goalkeeper Cherry, centre back Maguire, and the right mid Forrester. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember to leave some feedback, and I'll see you all next time.
Just a second while I tell the DJ turn up that bass.